4:30 this morning and I decided to do something crazy. I'm doing a day trip up to Tahoe to ski for a few hours. It's still early, still haven't had my coffee, sun's still not up, but I'm an hour and a half or so into the drive, stopping at the Rockland Supercharger on my way up to Squaw Valley. Probably stop here for about 20 minutes or so. Unfortunately, the Starbucks is a little bit far away because this is a Tesla dealership rather than just a supercharger. But I'm going to wander around, see if there's anything cool. Maybe I'll get lucky and one of the semis will be here. If not, I'm going to wait till the sun comes up and then I'll do a little bit more filming. It's kind of interesting, just walked around, didn't find a semi unfortunately, but out of the, I think it's 10 cars that are on chargers here, there's only 2 people, myself and one other, in them. So either this is the dealership charging cars, or people came, dropped them off to charge overnight and gotta pick them up in the morning. Here's a quick montage of my drive up to Tahoe. I got up to Tahoe with plenty of time. It's 8:10. The mountain doesn't open till 9 o'clock. We're probably, I don't know, depending on traffic, 20 minutes or half an hour away. But there is a stop and shop at the Truckee Supercharger. So I figured I'd stop here, charge up, and be ready to hit the road on the way home rather than having to stop right after I'm done skiing. So this should save me some time and frustration when I'm ready to go. Charging at 252 miles an hour, 62 kilowatts. So not the same as I was getting at the last supercharger, which was closer to 400 miles an hour or 120 kilowatts when I was this low. Don't know if that's because it's cold here or what the driver is, but you know, that's okay. I've got the time. So I'm going to go run in and get some snacks. Well, the supercharger is pretty good. While it's not the prettiest place in the world to park, there's plenty here. There's a CVS, there's a Stop and Shop, there's a Starbucks, there's a bagel and juice store, which I'm going to swing by and get a juice for the drive. Well, I've been here for about 10 minutes, got my smoothie. If I was just going to Squaw to ski and could charge later, I'd be ready to go. But now I'm going to check to see how much longer we need to make sure we've got enough charge to get home. That said, it's all downhill from here. Somebody came over to ask about my Chrome Delete, which was kind of fun. You know, I guess it's a bit of a social culture with the Teslas, and that's cool with me. So I'm going to navigate to home to see just how much charging I'll have to do on the way home from here. We'll see if it accounts for the hill. What I'm really trying to figure out is how long do I have to wait here to be able to make it home. Right now it's saying as is I'd have to stop in Rockland for 10 minutes and then I'd get home with 20%. So not too bad. I'll probably just wait 10 more minutes here and then go. Well, I made it a little less than 3.5 hours with charging stops and drink stops and bathroom stops and all that stuff. Not bad. Driving home is going to be a little tiring because I'm going to be shot from skiing, but it's worth it. I know you guys came here to see cars, but I'm going to give you a little snow and wind and some people and some mountains. We'll make this quick and get back to the Tesla on the drive home. Can't tell you how often that when I come up with a crazy plan like this and ask my wife, is it crazy? She says yes. And then I do it anyway, and it ends up being absolutely awesome. Hey, it's going to be a plus or minus 7-hour drive to ski for 3.5 hours. Yeah, maybe that's nuts. But it was a good workout. The sun is out, it's a blue sky day, so I figured why not? I'll have to figure out how to do this drive when there's powder, because it's going to take a while. So maybe the trick's going to be drive up overnight, ski in the morning, and then drive home. We'll figure that out. Anyway, on the drive home, I might do an autopilot video or two, or I might just put on some tunes and relax and hang out. I don't know. My wife sent me with clementines and cookies. I don't know if lunch on the road gets any better than that. Well, here's my first autopilot video on the drive home. A little bit frustrated, actually. I'm doing 60 and a 45. Tried to set autopilot, and it's restricted to 50. So I guess you can use autopilot and just keep your foot on the gas pedal to go the right speed, but that just feels a bit wrong to me. Tell me what you do when it restricts your speed. Check out the height of the snowbank, and this is early season. Along downhill here, I'll give you a quick update. As you can see, we're still tracking to get home at 6%. Odds are I won't push it because I've got to go to a place with a pressure washer just to get the crap off the car before I actually wash it. But it's holding pretty well, kind of a surprise. Now looking at consumption, there was a big uphill kind of going into Truckee and kind of out of Truckee. But now we're on a downhill for a while, and you can see these big regenerative areas where we're actually creating quite a bit of wattage. I'm actually quite surprised that at the 30-mile average, we're averaging 228 watts per mile. If we go to the 15, we're averaging 122, 123 now, which is impressive. And then the 5, we just came over a hill, so, not quite there, but that'll be interesting to see over time. But good to know you don't have to start when leaving Tahoe to get to San Francisco with a full battery. Well, I'm cutting my experiment a little short here. I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to stop and grab some fast food somewhere. But when I do it, I'm going to supercharge as well. Probably in Rockland, which is just west of where I stopped on the way out here. Anyway, regen coming downhill is awesome. Starting at 65%, I would have made it just about home. If I had started at 75%, it'd be not a problem to get home. So that's really good to know. For someone who just gave up free unlimited supercharging, I seem to spend a lot of time at Superchargers, though I'll show you the price in a minute, and it still would not change my mind. So in total today, we've got probably just shy of 20 bucks of charging. I think the first one was 5 something, the second one was 9 something, and here we're at 442. Ended up with more range than I'm going to need to get home, which is fine, better safe than sorry. But hey, for 20 bucks up and back to Tahoe, sounds like a deal for me. That's not something I'm going to do 250 times plus in the life of this car. So that's why I gave up free lifetime supercharging. I'm going to get some electrons here, grab some food, and then give the car a rinse and go hang out at home. 10-second review of the Roseville, California Supercharger. It's at a mall and it's really far away from everything. I'm just getting back into San Francisco. Some people would say to drive 7 hours for 4 hours of skiing is a bit nuts. I might agree, but I had a good time, so it is what it is. I'm gonna swing by a manual car wash with a pressure washer just to get the heavy stuff off. I'll probably do a detail wash tomorrow, but I'm a bit tired, a bit hungry, so I'll probably just get home. Well, my OCD got the best of me. I took the car home and decided to wash it by hand. You'll see just how much dirt is still left on here in a second. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. And if you're buying a Tesla anytime soon, use my referral code. It's down in the notes. And if I win a Tesla Roadster because you helped me get it, I'm going to let you drive it.